Hey guys, it's your boy Arj back again with more Dragon Ball Heroes spoilers and high level analysis, and you may have seen already the new Super Dragon Ball Heroes trailer, which if you haven't, I will run through quickly, but the most shocking bit that's gone undetected was the new Demon Super Saiyan transformation achieved by Fu, and I'm going to tell you exactly why he is capable of it. But as always, leave your comments down below about what you think of this development. Does it open the door to a whole host of new half-breed Super Saiyan transformations? Let me know down below, but don't forget to smash that subscribe button to enter our Nintendo Switch giveaway, which ends in less than 2 weeks. One click and you're in. But moving on, so the trailer confirms exactly what I've shown to you in the Dragon Ball Heroes Prison Planet Manga Chapter 3 video I posted a while ago, which has the complete spoilers and story for episode 3, which if you haven't seen already, you should check out. But we then see Gohanks, who by the way is the fusion of Gohan Zeno and Trunks Zeno by the way, transform into Super Saiyan 3 to fight Dark Omega Shenron, all of which won't be in the anime but will just be in the game, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes game. We see Kumba looking down on a Zotto, an original Dragon Ball character which featured in one game many years ago, who will appear in the anime and tries to attack him, but it does nothing. We then see a Super Saiyan Blue Goku rise up and attempt foolishly to attack Kumba, but he's kneed straight in the stomach, smacking the air out of him, none of which again will appear in the anime. This scene is just for this trailer. But we then see Kumba create a bright light in his hand and he throws it into the air, and he creates the fake moon slash fake sun, which transforms him into a Super Saiyan Uzaro, just as we saw in the manga, and just how it will be in the anime, except just against Vegito. Goku then does Kaioken Blue, and Kumba in rage shoots beams out of his mouth in typical Uzaro fashion, but misses and it hits the ceiling, which actually manages to break it, to Fu's surprise and my surprise, as if you remember from Dragon Ball Heroes episode 2, even the explosion of Super Saiyan Blue Goku's and Super Saiyan 4 Goku Zeno's Kamehamehas colliding was not enough to break it. Apparently this concerns Fu so much though that he arrives on the battlefield in an instant, probably using instant transmission, and immediately shows us the newest Super Saiyan transformation, and that is the Demon SSJ form, which is undeniable by how his hair spikes up, but is explained by the fact Fu is part Saiyan. Yes, that's actual lore and confirmed fact for Fu that I'll go into in a second. But what's cool about this transformation is not only the dark demonic ki and his bulked up physique, but look closely at his eyes and you can see the whites are now blood red, while his eyes remain yellow and black. Exactly like Broly's. But anyway, in this form, with that single bang hanging from his head, he looks quite a bit like Trunks, and him and Goku then go in for a combined attack on Kumba before the trailer ends. And in that final scene, the resemblance to Trunks is ridiculous, which makes me wonder, is there any relation to Trunks, and are the Saiyan genes Fu has, did they actually come from Trunks from another timeline? Now, if you're confused as to what I mean by Fu having Saiyan genes, well, long story short, Fu is a demon who is the son of the artificial demon Mira, who has the DNA of every strong species integrated into him, from Namekian DNA to Saiyan DNA. Hence how Fu has inherited it also. But I have a whole video on the origins of Fu, which I'm gonna save you from finding and play for you right now. And guys, enjoy this, because some of the details you're gonna find out about Fu are incredibly interesting. But moving on, who is Fu? Well, to start off, Fu is actually a character which debuted in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse series of games, Xenoverse 2 to be exact, originally meant to be in Dragon Ball Online, but in the lore is actually known by Dabura himself as the rightful successor to his throne as the king of the demons. Yes, that's right, Dabura, the right hand man of Babidi back in the Buu saga, who later got absolutely demolished by Fat Buu. So background wise, Fu is a demon and the son of the two main villains in Dragon Ball Online, the artificial being Mira and the evil scientist Towa, which I'm sure a few of you have seen in the Xenoverse series too. But in case you didn't know them, Mira is an artificial being from the future and from the demon realm, the major villain of Dragon Ball Online and Xenoverse 2. His goal is actually to be the strongest being to have ever lived, and doing so by integrating various super powerful warriors' DNA right into himself. And as a result of this, he has seeked out the DNA of Son Goku himself. He's known actually to be an Earthling at base, but has had demon race DNA added to him, along with android parts added to him, and even some of Frieza's DNA. And it's actually also been confirmed that he is part Saiyan too, which leads to some crazy transformations on his part, as I'm sure you can imagine. What this does mean though is that Fu also possesses these same traits but in lesser quantities. Towa on the other hand is a little less interesting and is a full-blooded female demon from the demon realm, but she is in fact the sister of the demon king Dabura. Because I mean, that resemblance is uncanny, right? But back to Fu. According to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, he too is also an artificial being, a unique mutant made from the cells of Mira and Towa and created to destroy the Time Patrol and revive the demon realm. The Time Patrol of course being where our hero in the anime Trunks will be from. His body hides a lot of mysteries and he was greatly affected by Mira after meeting him as he was growing up, as you'd expect. He possesses great power just like Mira, but inherited the brilliant scientific mind from his mother Towa, which goes a long way to why he's described as the demon scientist shrouded in mystery. Now, bits and theories in the story of both Dragon Ball Online and Xenoverse have actually painted out that Fu will be a highly significant character in the future of the series, and as a result will feature prominently in the new anime, as we've already come to see from episode 1. As far as what Fu is like as a character and how we'll get to know him through the series, Fu is actually known as a young man who is unable to truly express himself or act on his own, as Mira exerts a substantial influence on him, which makes a lot of sense as he really is his father, though did not actually know him for much of his life. As he grew up though, Fu began to wear his signature spectacles, but also with a fearless smile. A common big mistake fans have made though is that thinking Fu is actually evil and an underling of Dabura, but in reality he really just enjoys warping to timelines to help others instead of causing meaningless destruction through his alterations. He's never actually been interested in things such as revenge or reviving the demon realm, despite what Dabura, Towa or Mira requested of him. Despite his substantial power and scenes of him actually fighting Trunks in episode 1, he's not really a lover of fighting either, but prefers science and experimentation, namely in how far his changes in history can go. Much of his love of science actually goes into experimenting with different scenarios, the mechanics of fighting, and usually by using time rifts and paradoxes for his own benefit, such as creating a time paradox in order to absorb more power for himself. Though what's critical is, once he gains this power, he actually tries to use this power for good and to better the world, making him one of the more interesting characters to have ever appeared on Dragon Ball, being classified as never truly a hero or truly a villain. But yeah guys, a bit of a short video today, but that's because right now we just don't know too much about this mysterious new character Fu, but there's enough here to get a picture of what he's like, and I'm sure those of you who actually play the game probably have an even greater idea of what he is. But make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know exactly what you think of Fu now that I've laid out all of this information on his backstory and who he is. Do you have a different opinion of him now? Or do you still think he's a poor addition to the series? Let me know down below, but until next video guys, cheers.